Hi, it's Ms. Smith, and we are still in Module 0. We're working on Lesson 2. So you can see Module 0 is called Ms. Smith's Math Class, and what we're learning is how the math class runs. In Lesson 2, students will know what information can be found in the syllabus. And you can see down here in the checklist, right now we're working on our watch and write, meaning we're watching the video and taking notes. So let's get started on our notes. All right. I am still having a bit of trouble with the writing tool, so hopefully this will go okay. Remember that the icon at the top of this page tells you that there's a video with this page, which you're watching now. The first question says, what is a syllabus? And a syllabus S-Y-L-L-A-B-U-S. That says syllabus. A syllabus is an outline of the subjects in a course. So basically, a syllabus is an outline of the class. It lets students know what the course is about. So a syllabus is going to let you know what this class is about and what will be required for students to be successful in the course. So what do you need to do to be successful in this class? Okay, that's what a syllabus will tell you. So there are 9 sections in the syllabus. Okay, 9 sections. Now, the sections are titled Class Outline, Attendance and Participation Policy, Participation Policy, and then comes the Late Assignment Policy, Late Assignment, let's see, Late Assignment Policy, Late Assignments. So what's the policy on turning in assignments late? The late assignment policy, the grading and assessment policy, so basically how are you going to be graded? And then after the grading and assessment policy, there is the retake policy. So what is the policy for retaking tests and mastery checks? Wow. So the pen is doing this weird thing where instead of writing, it's giving me like a pop-up menu every time I touch the screen. So I don't know why that's happening, but I'm having a hard time writing retake. But that's what I'm trying to write, retake policy. If this pen thing keeps giving me trouble, I'm going to find a different way to make these videos. All right, so 9 sections in your syllabus. The sections are class outline, attendance and participation, participation policy, late assignment policy, the grading and assessment policy, the retake policy, and academic integrity, accommodations for students with disabilities, and inclusivity statement. Here is something I want to focus on, the grading policy. A lot of students and families want to know, how do I get my grade? Well, there are 2 categories of assignments. One category is called summative assignments. Summative assignments are basically tests. That says tests, T-E-S-T-S, tests, and mastery checks. Mastery checks are summative assignments. Mastery checks. Okay, tests and mastery checks are summative. You can see from the little pie graph that summatives are worth 70% of your grade. 70%. That whole, if the grade, that whole circle is your grade, that much of it comes from tests and mastery checks. 70%. Most of your grade. Then you have formative assignments, which are practice problems, your notes, right? The videos and daily work. Those are all worth 30% of your grade, 30%. So you can see right here, 30% of your grade is coming from your notes, videos, practice problems, just your daily work, right? So this note has 2 pages today, all right? You can see at the top of this page, there is an icon, which means a video goes with this page. It's the same video. It's just a continuation of the first video. Okay, when you see page 2, it means it's the same video. It's not 2 different videos, but there is a video that goes with this page. It's the same video as the first page. All right, so let's keep going with our notes. Okay, so retake policy. Many students want to know if they get a bad grade, can they retake? Yes. We use what's called mastery-based grading in a blended learning class. What that means is you must master the material before you move on. So that means you have to get 80%. That's an 8. Oh my gosh. Okay, this writing tool. 80%, that's an 8. 80% or better to move on. You will do more practice. If you don't get 80% or better, you'll do more practice problems, okay, more practice before you retake. Okay, before you retake an assessment, you'll do more practice, and then you'll try again until you get 80% or better. You will get a minimum of, just for attempting a test or a mastery check, in the grade book, you'll get a minimum of 62%. Just an attempt at a test, just taking the test will give you 62%. Until you get 80% or better. Okay, 62% is not a passing grade, but that's what you'll get at a minimum until you get 80% or better. If you miss an assessment, so missing assessments will have 0 in the grade book until they are made up, okay? Once you make them up, you'll have a minimum of 62, but if they're missing, it will say 0. But just know that that doesn't mean it's going to stay 0. It just means you haven't done it yet, okay? So what does more practice mean before you can retake? You will complete learn and do assignments that you did not already complete before you can retake. So I don't think learn and do is going to fit in this little box, actually. So learn, especially when it keeps messing up. It keeps giving me that pop-up menu when I try to write. This thing is, I'm not sure I'm going to keep using this tool because every time I touch the screen, it gives me a pop-up menu. You can't see it because it doesn't record, but all right. Learn and do, L-E-A-R-N, and then just write do, learn and do. We'll just put a plus, learn and do. You'll complete more learn and do assignments that you didn't already complete before you retake a test. So when I say more practice before you can retake, that means a learn and do that you haven't already done. So self-pacing. Each module, remember we're in module 0 right now. Each module has a due date. Wow, this is not working. Each module has a due date. And that due date will help you stay on task, okay? The due date will help you stay on pace. The due date will help you stay on pace. If you get behind pace, remember, you can work at home to get caught up. You can also work in class to get caught up. And I am really sorry that this writing tool is not cooperating, but this says each module has a due date. The due date will help you stay on pace. If you get behind pace, you can work at home to get caught up. And basically, this is a quick set of notes on our class syllabus. This is Module 0, Lesson 2.